we'll probably want that big one. What does that cost?
$8.99.
Oh, glue is down. The waterfall completed. We gotta go back to the hardware store. The otter pond's filling up. Oh yeah. I'm breaking down every single dollar down to the penny. Here we go.
Shit.
Oh! What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video. We're inside of the otter enclosure, and in here, there's gonna be an otter in just about a month. So we've got a little bit of work to do today. Today, we're gonna see things flowing and finally completed. Yeah, I know, I've said it a couple times, but this time I'm being for real. Waterfall is getting done today. Without further ado, let's get started. I know we've done a lot of work on this enclosure specifically in the last couple of weeks. So if you didn't watch part 1, 2, 3, and 4, well, you missed putting essentially the enclosure itself right here together, then doing the substrate like the sand and the grass, and then eventually we got to building the dock itself, and then we built the pond. We built the pond out of cement bricks and cement on the inside of those bricks, painted that pond, and then put up this beautiful universal rock backdrop, all artificial rock. Once that was in, a couple more little things around, like building these, you know, trees and some stairs over here. So that all got kind of put together, and we are where we are now. The dock is a mess because it's time to build. So enough yapping. You're finally caught up. If you didn't watch those parts, I'll have them all linked in order in the description down below, so you can watch those if you want. But today is part 5, and it's officially time we get started on some things that have needed to be done for quite some time now. Let's get going. So this is what the waterfall is looking like right now. I do have this moss, which I ordered, and it comes on the sheet, which is really nice. I'll just kind of cut it off and then super glue it up in here, especially once we trim all this. It'll just kind of fill in these foamed gaps, but all these rocks are in place. They're not going anywhere. This otter can literally try to move them. It's impossible to move these, right? This backside we didn't get to. We did fill all of it with foam though. Even up and underneath the waterfall we filled. Everything is good to go. What I just picked up was all these rocks. Oh, swinging, grab one. I got a lot more rocks just a moment ago. I just met a viewer that's been watching for quite some time. His name is Brian. So Brian, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Met him right here at the rock shop. But as you can see, I picked out just a few already. I really only need a couple. The ones that I had already gotten were just too big for the certain spots. So as you can see, I'm picking flatter and rounder and smaller. That's what I'm going for. Even some of these would be great. This is from a different batch, but it looks similar enough. That's a nice round one that can go in the back and kind of support a further bigger rock up top. I will say, I've been doing this for so long now that I have a vision in my head prior to even going and building. I can recognize what the waterfall is gonna look like at this point. I've been building ponds for like 12 years. I need this one. Yes, it didn't create a downfall. This one will be really, really good up against the back, against the wood. But that right there is probably good. That's all we need from here. And now that we're back with all these rocks, it's time to kind of just do what I was doing before and place them in different spots and see which fits where. My goal is to fill this backside up and then go over with the slate rock. I bought the slate rock right here specifically for that right there. Boom, slate. I'll put a couple more rocks up and over this, and this will be fully hidden. Water will come out of here, fill into here. The otter can play in this, and then into the pond. Can you believe that this is going to be running in just like literally like an hour? I've got to get to work here. I'm gonna start cranking and gluing, and this should be done in just a couple minutes. Glue is down. That glue will dry and this rock won't be able to go anywhere. Bam. Oh, that's so good. So good. And just like that, as you can see, as fast as I could even film, I have foamed in and glued every single rock around the waterfall now. All this foam is gonna start drying. I can continue to add up and around there. And this last rock will go right here. Just gotta glue there and place it up top, and this entire thing is done. Alrighty, there it is, the waterfall. Completed without the moss. The moss is gonna be a world of a difference. As you can see, it is fully glued down. Nowhere for this otter to go back and enter anywhere. The water is gonna literally just randomly come out of that right there here in a moment, and then fill this up and then spew out of here and into the pond. In order for us to get all that done though, I'm gonna need to do a little bit of plumbing and a lot of bit of gluing over here with the moss. So without further ado, let's get to mossing. It's now time to cut a lot of foam. A lot of trimming. Lots of trimming.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. Now we take our moss. Let's just say this right here, we cut that piece, take the super glue, just lather it on there, show you. Just like that. Yeah.
Looks pretty legit.
Looks legit.
Completes it.
Yeah, it does. Makes it look really good. A little bit of spice to the rocks, you know? A little bit of dabble on there. And we'll shove that thing up in that rock.
Going deep.
Oh yeah. Bam. Look at the difference in that right there, just from putting that there. So essentially I take that same thing and I just cut all along and fill in all the spots along this entire scape with a heck of a lot of moss. It's gonna take some time, but this is gonna change the entire rock structure. And it's raining. This coming out a little bit, and that one's glued deep in there. Stretch these, and it's stretchy too, which is nice. Dude, are you kidding me?
Look at that thing.
I need to stop. Wow, that looks actually like, call me
Moss Daddy.
Moss Daddy from now on. I couldn't be happier with my decision here with moss.
Yeah, you're in your crafting era?
I'm in my crafting era.
Yeah.
I mean, they call me Craft Daddy Paul.
Do they?
Yeah. Y'all know where I'm at. It's time to get a filter. We need a filter. We need some sort of canister. The big one over here is how many gallons?
This one will do up to like 1,500 gallons.
1,500?
Yeah, you do heavy fish
The pond is how many? Did we just calculate it? 720 gallons, so that'll probably, no, it'll just be the otter, so we'll probably want that big one, even though that's the size for it, because it's gonna poop. What does that cost?
$8.99.
Oh. Gosh, guys, I can't catch a break. We're gonna go with the big guy. I think it's worth it. Just do me a favor and like this video, and then we're even. Cool. Hopefully you like the video. Let's buy it. We're checking out the pumps now, folks. These pumps are a little bit different. They're flat. And these have warranty as well?
Yep.
Perfect. They got warranty. We know pumps like to break, but these are flat, so they're covering more of the surface, like the ground floor, the bigger box on it than the other ones. Oh yeah.
1.5 inches goes right in there.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's give it a shot. I've never used that one before. It's worth it. We'll try a little something different, folks. We've got our pump, we've got our filter, and we got pipe. We just actually went to the store and grabbed some PVC, so we're good.
Can I put it right here for you?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. Thank you. All right, folks, we got it. $1,300 later. I didn't want to spend that money today. This otter is going to be the death of my bank account. But I tell you what, folks, every time I make one of these videos, y'all show an immense amount of love. Like, the support is insane. They always get the most views, so let's keep that up, you know? It's the only way we can keep doing it. See how long that took? That's why you don't use Ryobi. Oh my gosh, I did so good. Call me Hector. Look at that freaking circle right there. That is what we need to put our, oh, it's hot. That's where we need to put our tube and into the waterfall. I had to cut this little wire and it can go through now. We grab our tube. We're gonna put a hose clamp on there. And I just realized the hose clamp won't make a difference because we can't hose clamp it.
Oh, right.
Boom, there we go.
I figured you'd have your guys doing all this.
Maybe we should have.
Oh.
The way this has been going.
That was 1.5 inches at the store, and now it is 1 1/4.
You definitely pulled from the right box.
Definitely pulled from the right box. People just don't put stuff in the wrong place.
Oh.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, it's really squishing it.
Yeah. That's terrifying. Okay, fellas, we are working on now the pump. I just unboxed the pump. As you can see, this is a different type of pump. We just bought it. It is a totally different pump. It's a flat pump. It's gonna sit on the bottom more than any other pump I've ever had. So what we're gonna do is probably put it like right here. That wire will run up. Actually, no, let's hide it. Let's hide it there. Boom, like this. That 90 will go up. We can hide this wire since this goes right outside. We can hide right under there. And then, probably best option would be nice to have it like tucked, you know?
Yeah. Should
have not cut that. It's alright, we'll have it like this.
It's alright.
Yeah.
We won't see it.
There's that. All we gotta do now is have a 90 out of here, down to the pump that'll be able to pump water up and into the filter. The back side is where it gets confusing because there's so many different plumbing sizes. We're going from 1.5 inches out of the 1.5 inches to 1 inch, and it has to be 1 inch into tubing, the actual into actual tubing. So we have to make everything that, not just like a normal. It's a lot, but once we figure that out, it's gonna start flowing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a hose in here after we plug the back, and then we could go to run to the store real quick, get what we need, and by the time we come back, this will be filled up probably halfway, and we could get the filter going and flowing so you could see a waterfall in just a couple minutes. I wish I was watching this and not having to do it, because editing it makes it look like it takes 2 seconds, but it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now, and I've been working on this since 8 a.m. This, just gonna lather this with glue. All right, just absolutely lather it with glue and it'll be fine. Should wipe it down, but don't have the time.
She should be good.
Yeah, it's good. So what we do now that this plug is on, we have this drain because it has to be threaded. Otherwise the pressure from the water will just burst it out because the water is gonna be right here. So now that that's done, we pretty much take this and that's pretty much enough right there. All right, this is now officially ready to be filled up. The otter pond, ready to be filled up. Isn't that crazy? Gosh, weeks and weeks and weeks. A lot of hard work. Let's get that hose running. All right, Ty.
All right, here we go.
Let her rip. Here you go, holy smokes, guys. It's official. Oh, it's filling up. The otter pond's filling up. I don't even know if this thing leaks or not yet. No, it doesn't.
What a way to test it, huh?
Yeah, right? 2 layers of paint though, it should be totally fine. I mean,
It better be.
there's a lot of paint. And all we'll do pretty much when we get back is we'll pull that pump out of the water and grab the 90 up to there, 90 into there. That other hole right there is an overflow just in case it rains or water gets in here. Or if I want to do a water change, I could simply just throw a hose in here and it'll overflow out into the pond.
That's a neat idea.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that was smart.
Sick. That looks absolutely insane. That waterfall looks nuts. I'm excited to get it plugged in. We just need to make a quick trip to the store because, well, I bought the wrong size. Put your stuff back where it belongs, all right, people? Saving people trips.
Come on. Can I get it in there?
It's bent.
Yeah, well. Should have come full of glue. Oh, is it in there?
It's in there. My fingers are full of glue.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
How do I get it off? Alright. Twist on there. Pretty good. Yeah.
Don't even need a clamp.
That's on there. That is on there, but regardless, we have a hose clamp now. Our mechanism to get a 2-inch or 1.5 inches into a 1 inch has been quite the process. Look at that thing. I mean, that's one way to do it, I'll tell you that. It's almost time to get this freaking waterfall going. I feel like it's been the hardest process ever. Back and forth to the hardware store 5 times. They're probably like really wondering if I'm all right. Now this just goes right onto the filter. We gotta go back to the hardware store.
Are you serious? At this rate, if we can just turn the pump on, that's a win.
Dude, I'm just stoked. I don't even care if it leaks.
No way, you went over.
Oh my gosh.
No way, look at that thing.
Just pristine.
There we go.
Might have done this backwards, but it's all right.
Whatever. We didn't claim to be a how-to channel.
No, we did not. We are so far from that.
So far.
Actually, so far from that. That is crazy, guys. Look at the otter enclosure. This is going to get Purigen and it's going to get nice and clear. Don't worry. It's going to be a lot nicer than this brown. What we need to do now is actually go back there. I'm going to hop in the water. I'm going to get wet now. Pull these boots off. Get in there. I'm going to do that 90 up to the other pipe. And we are going to be ready to start the waterfall. I cannot wait. We've been waiting so long to get this moment. Literally done. Ah! All right. Let's hop in and do our final steps. I'm so excited for this. Oh yeah. Nice and chevy. Look at that. Alright. Gotta cut it shorter.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It is torrential downpouring, folks. Ah!
Probably loud on the mic.
Yeah, probably pretty loud on the mic.
Oh no. Oh, did you get it? Oh,
yep.
Nice.
Alright folks, here we go. Nice. Ty.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready, dude. This is the moment of truth. We've worked so hard for this. It's been pouring all day. All right, go for it.
Plugged in.
I hear it. I hear it.
Nothing to
Yeah, no, I hear it. Come on. Come on.
Oh, she's ripping.
Oh, she's ripping. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Holy flow. That thing is flowing, dude. 3,000 gallons an hour. Watch this. When this fills up, it's going to flow into the pond from here. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. It's a perfect little pool for the otter to swim in, too.
Yeah,
Perfect
you think
pool.
he'll be up in it?
Oh, he's going to spend some time in there for sure.
He's doing cannonball.
Here we go. Oh, it's starting there. Yo! Look at that flow. Yeah, baby. That is so sick. It could literally step up and go right into the pond from here. Wow. That looks so good. That's all we wanted to do. That was the main goal. What do you think?
Looks sweet.
It's pitch black out. There's no sun. It's 4 o'clock in the
I don't
afternoon.
know what happened.
Well, we got to do what we got to do, and folks, that is it. I mean, perfect little pool. The otter could swim right up here, spend some time in here, and it's like probably 8 inches deep, 6 inches deep in here, and then boom, look at that, right into the water from there. That is so flippin' epic. Look at that flow. Perfect. Can you friggin' believe it? Can you absolutely believe this? I mean, what is going on? Look how good the moss looks. It looks so good, and I can't even express to you how happy I am with the way it came out. I didn't expect it to be this good, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not expect it to look this good. This is like above and beyond. I want you to seriously do me a favor. Down below, rate it 1 to 10 in the comments. The waterfall. This otter can literally run up, boom, play in here, and then it could even, and I know it will, slide out of here and go into the pool. And this entire pool right here is all for him. I'm so excited with the way this came out. I mean, it can't even be any happier. All we need to do now is go over the total cost of what it took to build this entire enclosure. From start to finish, it's time to see what I'm into this thing for. I've got my handy dandy notepad with everything on it. And keep in mind, we still do have like little things to do, but for the majority of the cost, I'm breaking down every single dollar down to the penny with you guys right here. Last time I did this with one of my past projects and y'all loved it, so I decided let's do it again. So although the weather's not ideal right now, we're still gonna do it for you. The entire cage, fence, all that labor, I mean, you gotta think of how much we did in here. I mean, ropes, backdrop wall, all the artificial stuff, which I got a good deal on. Typically it's probably more, but spend $1,000 on that. We're gonna go over every single dollar down to the exact amount right now. Starting with pond paint. This paper's getting soaked. The pond paint, in order to build this pond right here, to paint this, y'all remember Hector painting it. It was quite the process, but just the paint itself was $530. You're probably thinking, well, the pond had to get built somehow, right? Yes, yeah, it did. Concrete. Concrete is not cheap. If you know concrete, you know it ain't cheap. Concrete total cost was $2,606.19. Quite the amount of money there.
For not a lot of concrete.
No, not at all. It really was just, look, 8 by 4. I mean, it's a small, now you can just imagine how much the reef pond was. Yeah, I think that's the one we did a breakdown on, actually. It's like 15,000. Like this is gonna be so much more than that. The dirt, the sand, and the sod, which you saw us do a lot with. We had to take truckloads, dump the truckloads, then wheelbarrow it in, pour it in, of course, lay the sod. That was a process on its own. There was a lot of work getting the substrate up because it rains so much here that it will flood if we don't build it up. Between the dirt, the sand, and the sod, in that order exactly, we were into that for only about $350. That's without labor, that's just the actual substrate. Now for the artificial tree, like this right here, 4x4 coverage of the trunk, and of course the backdrop right there. Universal Rock gave me a really good deal. They charged me $1,000, and hopefully I'm allowed to say that, but it's not usually that much money. Obviously, a lot of times when we do projects like this, companies hook up us with deals, and that's the best part about it. It's a win-win for both people, and in this case scenario, I spent $1,000 on that. Now materials, I'm so far off on this, and I hate to say that because I tried to get every single little thing, but just today itself, I went back and forth 5 times, and I didn't even calculate any of those receipts, so I'm gonna throw on an extra $500 to $1,000 on top of this number. But the total for what I've calculated material-wise, and that's just like the little stuff, the nails, the screws, the hanging piece, all the wood, stuff like that, that is $3,094.50 48 cents. So add another 1,000 on that, comes out to $4,094.48. That's probably more of a comfortable number. What we just bought today, y'all saw me buy the filter. All that stuff right there was $1,283. We just picked up a filter from Koi Smart. They were, that was the filter that's actually running our Waterfall right now. So that was 1,300 bucks.
God.
I know, trust me, I saw that and I was like, goodness gracious, catch me a break. My notepad is soaked. Oh my goodness, my notepad's soaked. This right here, the Waterfall. We've been working on that pretty much the entire day and almost all of last episode as well. That right there in just rock, just the rock itself was $607.55. And we went back today and spent another $75, so boom. There's the new number. If I could do my math correctly, that's $683.55. Could be wrong. $82. $82. It's on the screen. Okay, it's close enough. And now my favorite part, not my favorite part, but my favorite part. Let's add it all up.
Oh boy. Oh, you haven't even added it up yet.
$5. No.
Oh, so you don't even know yet.
And 55 cents. No, that's the best part because you get my raw reaction. Oh, I didn't calculate Hector's labor. That was 5,000 and I just paid him another day, so that's 5,700. So 5,700 in labor. That was less than a week.
Nice.
Crazy enough, it adds up less than a week. Just spread out days when he's available. But Hector gets paid good, all right? Artificial was 1,000. Roughly 350 for the substrate. Concrete was 2,606. 19. Pond paint was 530. Here we go.
Shit.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm actually way cheaper than I thought.
What was our original idea that you thought
20,000.
20?
20.
Yeah.
20 was my guess. So we're $4,000 under budget, which means we need to do something crazy in here. No, I'm just kidding. That's actually great that we're under budget. I do believe I've missed a couple things. I could also add another 1,000 if I wanted to be comfortable, but $16,249.22 is exactly what we're into this entire enclosure for. And I feel like that's really not that bad.
That's before the animal and feeding it.
That's true.
Yeah.
The animals, a lot.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Blake's hooking it up. So let's just say you wanted to do this on your own. You can count on it being roughly $10,000 to $12,000. Without labor, you did all this on your own, 10 to 12K. We're actually over, look, that's gonna be the overflow. So this is the level that we'll be at. By the way, I did rinse down that back wall. All the sand is off now. That looks really good. Yeah, this is just incredible, folks. I mean, what can I say? The otter pond is flowing. So between all of the fences here, I don't really need to do this because they're kind of separated. But where it gets a little, where I want to do it, is where these get closer to each other. See that? So between every single one of these, all you gotta do is put a zip tie through, bing, bam, boom, tighten it. We'll just do that like, I'm talking 100 times. Yeah, I'm not even kidding, like 100 times. All the way down the entire fence, just to be safe. You don't really need to, but I could sleep better at night knowing my otter has zero chance of getting out in every which way, right? I mean, it's probably what we'd want. I mean, I think this has been one of the most intense, but also at the same time fun projects we've ever done. Today, the weather was against us. Everything was against us, honestly. And we still managed to do it. We still pushed through, we persevered, and we made it happen. I can make a shirt right now that says, make it happen. That's what this enclosure was. It's still currently overcast and raining. As you can see, I'm definitely not dry. Ty's definitely not dry. Oh, they just got free foot picks. Oh my, foot Reddit's going wild right now. Zip ties are good, look at this, all the way down. We could trim all these, and this otter has no chance of slipping out. Oh, that's like the only spot. Everything else is, look at this.
Yeah, you ain't getting out of that.
Yeah, everything else is that, yeah. Good luck, buddy, old pal. Good luck. This thing is so sick. It actually came out so insane. Can we get one ponder from the far corner? Post it up. Yeah, looks so good. Came out absolutely insane, folks. What can I say? I could almost cry. I could almost cry right now.
You should, it'd be good for the content.
All right, I got this.
All right, let's see it.
Thank you. Again. I mean, I just got the biggest smile on my face. I'm swinging like a little kid. Look at this. Part 5, baby, is complete. The waterfall's flowing. The pond is full. I'm on a swing in the otter enclosure. The otters are going to be born any day. The baby otters come in about a month after they get born. I think, roughly, whatever. Whenever Blake says I can have my otter, I take it home. We're actually gonna have to build something in my house too, by the way. Like a little small enclosure in the house for the few months that it's in the house until it gets big enough to come outside. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you subscribe down below. Follow my Snapchat at Juno Paul. If you don't follow my Snapchat, I post every single day over there. Daily stories before YouTube sees it, Snap sees it, and it's all linked in the description down below. So go follow me there. We'll see you in the next one. Oh. Peace.